Hello and welcome back to my nail corner. I have a couple of colors from French Dipp'd. You guys might remember that I used Golden Embers not too long ago, and I loved it. And they were sweet enough to send me over a couple more colors to try, and I was excited to do that. In particular, I was excited to try a solid after that last one I tried was like a clear with the golden flakes in it. So I was really excited to try one of their solids and see how they performed. And then the other color is basically this blue base but with foils in it as well, and I love their foils so much that I was just really excited to try these, and it totally fit in with my Sapphire vibe for this week. I am recording this on Tuesday night. This is going to upload on Wednesday morning. Today, Tuesday, is my mom's birthday, and as you guys know from my last upload, I was doing these Sapphire manis this week in honor of her birthday. I lost her 4.5 years ago now to cancer, and this was just a really therapeutic way for me to remember her. So again, when French Dipp'd sent these powders over, I was just like, they're gonna be perfect for this week, and I was really excited to try them. So before I ramble on a little bit about other things, I do want to say these powders performed beautifully. You'll watch as I use my double dip liquids. They were smooth applicating powders. I had no problems with them whatsoever. I really enjoyed the consistency of the powders. They covered really well. I enjoyed the foils in the other color. I think this is called Majestic and the other one is Mosaic, I believe. I will make sure to put those in the description box and links to the Etsy shop for you. Make sure you check her out on Instagram. She posts like beautiful swatch pictures of colors, and every time I'm drooling over them. So make sure you check her out. She's really got a great little shop going. As I've said before, these double dip liquids perform great. They're a really smooth base, and I really enjoy that. And if they had one flaw, if I had to pick it out, it was those black brushes. And I'll tell you, I just got a new set in the mail. They are clear brushes now, so now they are perfect and really one of my go-tos to reach for, and they're such a good price. So if you haven't tried double dip liquids and you're looking for new liquids to try, put them on your list, consider trying them out, and don't forget I have a discount code, KATE25 will get you 25% off the already great price. So now that the business is out of the way, I want to thank you guys so much. The feedback I received on my last video just means so much to me. I can't even count how many people responded, shared their stories of loss, or just said, hey, it worked. I called my dad after I listened to this and you told me to just remember to love on my loved ones while I have them. And it just means the world to me. I read each and every one of your stories. I took them to heart. I felt embraced by you all and just so loved and supported, and so I cannot thank you enough. It really just boosted my mood and my week, and just like I said, I read some of them and I got like emotional, and I felt your pain with you, and I just appreciated you guys being so kind back to me and hearing my story and embracing me. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate you all. So back into dip powder. So I am going to go ahead and apply this foil powder. You've seen me do it before and you'll watch me do it again. I'm going to be back in a couple minutes when I'm clear capping, and then again during my top coat, because I have a couple things to tell you guys and I wanted to do it when it's applicable. So hang in there and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is another thing I wanted to mention to you guys. So while I'm clear capping, what I want you to notice is this. I'm going to apply the base to my nail and dip my nail into that clear a couple of times. And what you may or may not notice if I hadn't pointed it out, but I'm going to point it out, is that it's super clear, even like fresh out of dipping. I'm sure you've seen me dip in clear before, and a lot of times it comes out and you're like, oh my gosh, you ruined your mani. That's just terrible. Look at how clear that looks, even freshly dipped in the clear. This is double dipped clear, and it is a go-to for me now. It's so fine and just so easy to work with, and is so clear even freshly dipped. I don't understand it. They also, something I've not seen elsewhere, their clear is cheaper than their pigmented powders. So this 2-ounce jar, I believe, is $14.99 on the website. And again, my discount code of Kate25 gets you 25% off of that. Like, how cheap is that for 2 ounces of clear? It's insane. You can do the math. But make sure on your next order you add some clear, because it's amazing. And this is my solids jar. I know I just gambled by dipping my flaked nails into it, but it's my solids jar. And then I have a smaller jar that came in my French dip kit that's a 1/2 ounce, and I'm using that for my glitters. But I just cannot say enough good things about the clear. It's really, really good, you guys. So don't sleep on that one. It's a good one. So that's what I have to say about clear. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, I guess while I'm doing this, before I get into top coat, I will talk to you about that in a second. What do you guys want to see on my Saturday upload? I have 2 videos in the can, so to speak, and I want to know what you guys want to see. So I have another nail wrap video. I was not satisfied with my level of expertise on the last one, and I wanted to give it another shot, and so I did. And I think it went a lot more smoothly, and hopefully I can walk you guys through it a little bit better rather than fumbling along. So that's one. And then I also have a builder gel fill video ready to go. So drop me a comment, let me know which one you guys want to see. I may even put a poll up on Instagram, but I have to make the decision by Friday so I can get it uploaded. That's not true. I'll put a deadline on it, and I will say I'll make the decision by Friday, but I'll have them both ready and just schedule one out further. Also, coming up the first week of October, I am a part of a group called the Halloween 13, and the first 13 days of October we're doing a collab, and we are each doing a Halloween themed mani. So stay tuned for that. I am scheduled for October 2nd, and you're going to want to keep your eyes out for all of us and subscribe to everyone, because there are going to be giveaways throughout that, I am sure. I know I will have one. So make sure you guys stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled for the Halloween 13. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to get into top coat here, and I'm going to screw it up. So I wanted to tell you guys what's happening. I went ahead and did my first coat as per usual, and I was like all over it after I wiped off my brush because I think there was a glitter on it or something. And I got through my first coat and realized I was applying base, not top coat. Oops. Well, if you know anything about dip powder liquids, or you've heard me maybe say it before, base and top coat are basically the same thing. So I, on a hope and a prayer, after I finished the first coat and realized I was using base, I closed that up and reached for my top coat and just hoped that it would go well. And if not, worst case scenario, I would file it off and do it all again. But I went ahead with the second coat and did top coat actually, and it worked flawlessly. So just another evidence that that your liquids, your base and your top are pretty much the same thing. So if you run out of one, or one gets ruined or goopy or something weird, and you have the other, you can use top as base and base as top. Ideally, use them correctly, but in a pinch, they will work as a substitute for the other. So I'm going to finish top coating, and then I'll come back to say goodbye to you guys. Alright, so there it is, Sapphire Mani number 2, which is almost a cobalt blue, but regardless, sapphire themed for me. So here's my cuticle candy to finish up my mani. As always, don't forget I have Kate15 for 15% off, or a link for $5 off if it's your first time order. So thanks for joining me. I will see you in my next video, which you can pick if you comment below. And thank you again for all your love to me this week. I really felt embraced and I appreciate you guys for it. I will see you soon. Bye now.